South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. And away we go. Simmons to Embiid. Simmons to Redick from long range. Now that's a contest. Miami with the basketball. Dragic to Richardson. Gets a shot up off the mark. Covington to Simmons. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid. Oh, it's Whiteside with the rejection.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Richardson. Dragic. Charged with the board. Into the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Simmons. Great pass to set it up. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Dragic. And he scores on the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Simmons gets it in the left corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Pass stolen by Miami.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Richardson to Whiteside. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Redick. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing a shot.
Dragic with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Has a look. No good. Simmons with it. Trailing by 4. To Embiid. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Simmons goes to the right side. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively. This is going to be a dogfight.
To Dragic. Trying to cash in. And the rebound pulled down by Simmons. Sixers control it. It's blocked by Bam Adebayo.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Dragic off the iron. No good. To Embiid. Here comes the screen. To Embiid. Simmons over to the right side. Fires the three. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fultz. To Embiid. Inside, he scores.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
To Wade. That ends the first quarter. The Heat with the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Sixers have the basketball. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Wade. For three. Buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Fultz with the basketball. 14-10 the score. Markelle Fultz. With a drop step. Scores from the post.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
Block shot.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Fultz. It's good.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Wade with the rock. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. To Wade. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Defensive foul to number 20. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Dwayne Wade.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
Lets it fly from long range. Okafor with the rebound. Philadelphia with the basketball. Redick. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Redick with it. Lead is 2. Pass stolen by Miami. From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Wade. Curling inside. Deep 2 there, won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Sixers controlling. Fultz. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Redick. Here comes the screen. Fultz. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time for some new personnel into the game. To Richardson. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I love stories like Josh Richardson's. A mid-second round pick in the 2015 draft, and he had to scrape and claw every inch of the court to make the team. Now, 2 years later, he finds himself in a starting role on the playoff team. That's called the American dream. You can expect that same dog mentality in this game tonight.
Richardson. Here comes the screen.
On the wing, I got this.
To Wade. Fine to shoot for Miami. Wade. Not a good shot there as he misses it. That's it for the first half with the Heat in front.
It's time for the Rose Report.
are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets, the Miami Heat. The 76ers aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Richardson. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Simmons into the front court. His guys down 3. Simmons to Redick. With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic with it. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Screen coming.
Screen, screen, screen.
Easy pass to the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. It was right there. Offensive rebound. Another follow. No good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. It's the Heat with the possession. Curling inside. To Dragic. And he connects at the line. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Richardson. It's denied by Embiid.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Dragic. Gets it in the right corner. To Dragic. Here comes the screen.
Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen.
Runner here won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Dragic into the front court. Leads 3. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Oh, he can't connect. To Covington. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. He'd have the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Dragic. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First free throw is good. Two for two on that trip. Dragic with the basketball. Leads one. With a drop step. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Oh, he had it. The follow won't go either.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Dragic with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Covington. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Knocks down the first. Gets a second to go with one more to come. And he hits all three free throws. Has a chance. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way. Third quarter comes to an end, and this one's all tied up. All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the 4th? Sixers have the basketball. To Embiid. Probing the defense. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Here comes the screen. To Whiteside with a drop step. And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Redick. To Embiid. With a drop step. Not that time.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Inside, he scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
It's good. And one.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play. Miami's got it. Dragic to Whiteside with a drop step. From the painted area, won't go down. Covington to Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. To Covington. Simmons with a shot. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Simmons. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Dragic. Richardson. Here comes the screen to Whiteside. Rebound, Saric. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
To Simmons. Markelle Fultz. Runner here, won't go. To Fultz. The screen sets him up for two.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Simmons brings the ball up court. To Covington. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. To Wade. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Simmons to Embiid. And stuffs it home.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Simmons. To Fultz. Embiid with a shot, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Has a look. Embiid with the board. For the win. Let's do it. Redick shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
The jumper's off the mark.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Redick to Embiid. Embiid shot off the mark. That's no good. Here's Simmons with it up top. Up by 3. The drive, right to the basket. Pass stolen by Miami. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Ben Simmons with the rock. To Embiid. Dragic into the front court. Down a point. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Simmons to Embiid. And scores. Strong take.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
It's denied by Embiid.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well. Oh, and a putback.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Dragic with the basketball. Down 3. Shot from the lane won't go. Redick with it. Leads 3. No good. Defense catching a break there.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player a short arm shot.
Not going down here. Redick with it. He'll run the offense. Simmons to Embiid. Good look that time, but off the mark.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
To Dragic. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3 from long range, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Covington. Embiid. Redick. Redick with a shot, no good. Dragic to Whiteside. And finishes strong. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Covington fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. Let's see what they come up with. Down a point here in the final minute. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Dragic. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Richardson. Blocked by Embiid. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional. Whistle blows, intentional foul. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. Dragic. Not that time. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Gets off a three. At the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Sixers are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long.
The 76ers worked some overtime to get the win. It was a remarkable game for the way it ended, but it was also a terrific game overall. I'm glad to have been a part of it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Heat must be devastated after such a close loss.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really mattered.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.